Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to Disco Elysium. Let's continue. So, stuck with this person now.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Oh, okay, we just got apparently 5 XP just for for talking with him. Alright. Hi gendarme, another rendezvous. There he is again, the smoker on the balcony, right here in the Whittling in Rags. Hi, hello, you're here. Hello, I
Hello,
just your
hello.
tie. Hello,
So,
hello.
what brings you here?
So what brings you here? Oh, we have a composure. With a 42%. He's so because he's so different. Okay. What is it about the way he carries himself? Let's see. What are you doing here? Tell me again what the muscular, about the muscular type. I met your Sunday friend. Well, let's start with what are you doing here? I'm out in the atmosphere, he smiles. What about you, officer? I live here. My room is right upstairs. This is where I'm gonna go down in history. I'm gonna sing karaoke. Here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I just go wherever life takes me. Um, I'm gonna sing karaoke, sure. Really? His train is up curious. Well, I look forward to that. He raises a glass, to you. Uh, Tell me again about the muscular type who came to investigate a crime. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building asking questions. What did you tell him? Nothing. That I didn't see anything, and he believed you? Or did you tell about your friend? Well, and he believed you. Why shouldn't he? Did you tell him about your friend? He takes another drag of his cigarette before knitting his brows. What friend? Your Sunday friend, the witness. No, I don't think he came up. What did he look like? Muscular, handsome, he shrugs nonchalantly, strong, like one of those military types. Was he alone? Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. His earpiece? Yes, you know, these tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. What was he saying? Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Alright. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits? Oh, let me think. He turns his eyes upwards in recollection. He had an accent. It sounded like one of those mercenaries. It sounded vaguely oranges. He closes his eyes. No, not vaguely. Scratch that. It sounded definitely oranges. Thanks for the information. Sure, anything else in your mind? His lazy eyes stroll over your face. Sure, I met your Sunday friend. You did? A small smile adorns his face. And how did you like him? You were right, he was magical, magically bureaucratic. Um, didn't like him as much as like you. I didn't he's a government official. I don't trust government. He was magical, magically bureaucratic. I told you, it can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. Who is he? A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He's Moss, and his smile seems melancholic. He can always return. Return where? To his opportunities in Occident, sort of clef. Still, he breathes in and keeps his lungs filled for a moment before letting it out. His coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. He stares at the bar. What are you? You too. Friends, I told you, Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. What does it mean, a Sunday friend? He sucks that he won't be here when times get tough, I guess. Is that even a friend? It is, on Sundays. He smiles. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? He has keys, and he likes the view. He waves gently with his cigarette holding hand. To the sea, I mean. I don't want to talk about other people, I want to talk about you. Sure. Hmm? He hums. What about me, gendarme? Okay, so composure. So do we have anything that gives us bye bye? Do we have anything that gives us composure? Uh, and do we have okay? Something gives us a +1. The shoes. We have anything else that gives us composure? Doesn't seem like we do actually. Damn, we don't. All right. Let's well, let's put back on the jacket first and foremost. Well, that was one spirit corpse. One spirit. Ah, that's why our spirit corpse didn't increase in the other thing. We already had the item on. In yesterday's episode, I was wondering why the number didn't go up with this guy,
Hi
but
again,
now I
gendarme.
understand. Let's see, 42%. It's a white check. It probably won't work, but hmm. Well, we do have 2 points here to spend, actually. Still, let's do it. Success! Hey, even on 42. Did we just barely get it? No, we actually got even more. Oh, that's good. Could he be a member of the homosexual underground? Okay. Yes, this man is definitely one of those. I've seen. Why did they use that? That's a bit weird, but okay. With my own eyes. That's physical instrument. Okay, I guess why. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of a cult with members here. You made it up. Um, I guess. Why would we ask? Why would we ask? So see, I'm torn on this question because I feel that if I don't ask, I'm gonna lose something, like maybe some XP, or we can get like closer to him, kind of like you know, showing that that we don't have anything against, that we appreciate and stuff. But I also feel like we can be kind of like you know too direct to ask something like this. So I'm torn. I guess I'll ask, but just because I don't want to miss stuff in the game. The homosexual underground. The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips. Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate? Yes, I want to hear more about this you're a part of. Sure. Oh, it's a pleasure group, a sub-rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night, Saturday night, sometimes even Friday night. What about Thursday night? Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life. He lowers his voice conspirationally and looks around. Why do you convene? What do you do? Oh, we are ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Ravashol have to hold on to. The true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities, just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore. He's just making fun, but I like this guy. This guy is actually pretty cool. One of the coolest characters in the game for now, I think. I like knowing who I am. Does he have anything to do with disco? I know who I am. But do you also like the razzle dazzle of gold? Do you like parties and discos and having fun under the vibrant lights of Saturday night? Because instead of the traditional family unit, we are gonna have all these razzmatazz, here because his end, and mysteries, of course, too. Mysteries of sexual nature, very esoteric, and disco music, and okay, that. Um, that much fun should be illegal. Well, I do like disco, okay. You can't just get into it, you have to be born into it. One is either already in the movement or forever excluded from it. Well, guess makes sense. What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco? Beautiful. The smoker crawls up to you like an animal preparing to jump. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows? Maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. He circles his hands around you. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look. Okay, blink. Okay, I have to think about it. It's gonna be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least. Uh, okay, I have to think about it. Do think about it, officer. He starts laughing and leans back against the counter. This is gonna be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least. Oh, and we gained a thought. Okay. And 5 XP. See, I feel like we would have lost on the XP and on the thought if we didn't ask if it was. Absolutely wonderful. Man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realm of the phantasma erotic afterwards. Then it may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time. Bye bye, Gendarme. Okay, so that was an interesting discussion. Yeah, we have 2 points. It's actually 8 hours. Okay. See mysterious stranger in the night. Then gas the unlit doorways engage in a hushed conversation. Like a second conspiring, what's going on? Who are these security people? You could be, maybe you forgot. That is interesting. Uh, since we have those 2 points, let's think for a second about them. Is there, first thing first, is there anything that we have that is locked currently? No. So maybe we could spend 1 point into something that we have like very low, like a spirit of corpse technically, or authority. Well, our authority is kind of like, we are destroying our authority with that, but logic would also be very good. Like logic is the kind of like foundation of the game. We never put a point into logic, but we have a very high base. Logic is the point. Huh. Do we want to do, no? Do we want to do any thoughts? Okay, let's at least put one into the thoughts. Let's unlock it. Confirm. And let's do, hmm, hard degree, no. Maybe one of these three, or the self-critique. This gives -1 authority, which to be honest, we don't care about. What is this gonna give us? I don't know. I really would like to do these three though, like the White Morning, Bow Collector, and Kind of a Conscience. And high coordination is -1 for 6 hours. Oh, that's bad. Maybe let's start with the White Morning. That guy gets further and further away. Alright. I mean, sure. Okay, let's try. White Morning. Let's go. 5 hours of that. And the other points we're gonna keep for now. Right? We did keep it, right? Yes, we do. Let us, maybe something new here. Okay. Are you the hardy girl, or are you Lizzie Elizabeth Miss Beaufort? Are you the hardy girl? I'm not, she says dryly. You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model. Even about her face stiffens. Glenn, I went to law school. I'm an attorney. He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International. It's right, you're very pretty. You got a great plan. She went to law school. Sure. Let's make the compliment. All 5 XP, nice. The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She's not amused. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl, definitely. Are you lazy, Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort? I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy, she points to the tall man by the table. Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face. Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot. You're not here to chat up the legal counsel. You're here to question this man. Hmm. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. That was an interesting reaction that she has with that. Do we get to say something new? Well, first I want to see the window, actually. If it's time yet. It's a site, it's not time yet. What the heck do they mean with it's not time? Maybe we need to get here on the evening or something. That would make sense. Okay. Wait, that reminded me, what glasses do we have on? We have the visual calculus. No, no, no. Let's put on the logic. Yeah. Okay. Now we have our glasses on. Okay, let's talk with the guy here.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay, Titus. No need to be. I want to talk about the hanging again. I found someone who saw the hanging, a witness. Do we want to say that? Sure. A witness. The tall man crossed his arms on his chest. You ain't gonna stuff. The locals will never come to you with this. This is just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others. And he's in witness protection. My witness isn't a local. Titus scratches the back of his head and asks, well, let's hear then. Who is your mystery fella? He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he's surprised. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name. Yeah, we don't want to say this. Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official, and leave it at that. Do we want to say that, or is it irrelevant? Well, if he's irrelevant, he may like lose interest, but this can put him on his toes, and can also put this guy on his toes. Yeah, right. Like we want to know if an MI plant was in our town. He just looks over his shoulder to his man. Nice try, right? MI is short for Moral Intern. Moral Intern is short for Moralist International, the coalition that runs River Shoal. I've seen this shit a million times, Status. Fly fishing, they're desperate. It turns to you. Tell us, Copper, what backup claims did he make? So the hanking went down very quietly, no shouting, no commotion. Saw the people of Arafat descent and one mask. It all looked like surreal play. Sure, let's go with the first one. Uh, it's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent. Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the street. I saw provokingly. What's with the cowbell policeman? They're avoiding having to answer the question. I imagine you guys drinking and singing lynching songs. What's with the funeral silence? We were drinking. He looks around. When we guys, I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk. Yeah, okay, right. I'm convinced, Glenn. He nods sarcastically. Nothing off here. Just regular hanging. Yeah, the minister said he saw two people of dead. Okay. Rafajite, he starts laughing. Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo. Well, yeah, Theo's not. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there. The minister said it all looked like serial play. Those placid and Mycogs with their cultural language, the mask spits on the ground angrily. Everything is a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything. It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film. What is this fellow's problem? The little guy addresses everyone and no one. Sorry, we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see. Shanky, it's Shanky, right? He doesn't wait for an answer. I thought there was something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was. You don't know that. I know you're lying, Shanky. He writes in his notebook. Okay, enough about the witness. Some witness, I pulled the same shit. Came up with some stuff, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go cop school to try that. You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school and I'm doing great. Yep. You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info. Wanna talk about the hanging again? Again? Just get the dead guy's autograph since you're his biggest fan. A burst of laughter in the room. The little guy is the loudest. Good one, Titus. He frowns. Oh, he fawns. What are you gonna do now? New task. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Oh. Okay, nothing. Her reply comes sharp. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong. Prove your authority. Well, we kinda did some bad on our authority, but what does he say? You have to gain authority in Titus's eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. So it's not an actual authority. I think we're gonna stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. The lieutenant closed his notebook. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it's a group responsibility. We're gonna look into this. Task updated. Okay, good luck with that. He grabs another beer. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating. Oh. We do need to do this authority check. Discussed ate Hardy and found the witness. Okay, let's leave for a moment and let's take out anything that lowers our authority. Okay, so talk to Tyrus, establish authority in the other boys' eyes. Okay, let's get here and let's remove that -5. It's the ledger, the t-shirt, and the glasses. So glasses we can just exchange for this. What was the other? Ledger. We can just change for sure for like the crowbar, whatever. Let's put the crowbar on. And the other two is the t-shirt. So let's just put on the conceptualization, physical instrument, drama. We might want to put the physical instrument because that guy may, react a bit, bad to us. Oh, yeah, well, that's the same. That just gives the same stuff. So we avoid losing physical instrument. But our authority doesn't suffer. Do we have anything that gives us authority now? Drama. That's the -2. That's rhetoric. That's -1. Half light. Drama. Okay, so we don't have anything that gives us authority. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But, alright, I guess we got what we wanted. Let's check now what that is. Oh, this is gonna take a while. It's gonna have
Looks
to walk
like
all the way back
the
up.
circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, got to come back up here. Okay, it's still godly. Oh, wow, it's still at 3%. Holy. Why is our authority 0? That cannot be 0. There is no way. Like, no. There is no way. Oh, it actually is 0. 0 and 1, so it gives nothing. Damn. Really? Maybe we should put 1 point in authority, but I've always kind of like skipped on it. Do we use our last skill point on authority? And, you know, even though it's not gonna raise it by much. Well, let's think about this. It's not gonna raise it by much. 1 point is not gonna be enough. But if we find something that gives us an authority. Okay, let's leave this for if we find a clothing or something that gives us authority. In the meantime, let's put back what we had. Come on. Okay. So we want the other classes. Where are them? Here. We want the what do we want? This shirt, and we want the. It was 3 things, right? What else has -2 authority? A flight. Was it just this? 30 -3. The stuff here, the ledger. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so glasses and everything is fine. We are dressed to impress. So let's move. Let's go outside now. We have a few things to try. First and foremost, oh, there's a thought apparently. Could it be the Coldo Mama d'Aqua? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear. Is there a ringing? There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring, ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic, but immediately there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always? Wait, Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise? No, I don't hear the call the mama Dakwa, and neither do you. Of course he doesn't. He's deaf. Okay. Listen closely first. There it is again. You are about to rediscover a long-lost species. Yeah, but how are you gonna catch it? Keep listening. It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come towards you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a fancy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age. No. Hold still, very still, and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder. Sure. Oh no, the sound, it's moving away, somewhere over there. Go after it. No, too late, it's gone. There is no ringing anymore, just the sound of the streets. Now come back, please. Thought gained. Coldo Mamadakwa. Okay, we also get another thought. Keep your ears peeled then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again. What are these thoughts that we are unlocking? You heard it. What the heck? Sharpen your ear. Okay, this doesn't give any negative, minus, but maybe it does some like increasing in some physical stuff like earring. What would be a stat for that? Like perception, maybe it's gonna increase. Uh, visual calculus. shivers. Like these are all stuff that could increase. Something along those lines. Anyways, I wanted to go and do a couple more things here, like in the library, for example. But unfortunately, we are. Well, that was a weird camera angle. Okay, we can zoom out a lot. But yeah, unfortunately, it's been over 20 minutes already, and I'm about to close the episode right here. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.